China and Russia may not officially be allies, but they increasingly appear to be marching in step. 1 year on from the invasion of Ukraine, Beijing continues to tout its partnership with Moscow as one without limits. And joint military drills like this one have become commonplace.
China-Russia relations have maintained a healthy and stable momentum of development and cooperation in various fields, and this has yielded fruitful results.
One of those fruitful results is a potential upcoming trip by President Xi Jinping to Moscow in spring. The Chinese leader counts Vladimir Putin as a close friend, and the two have met in person 40 times, including in Beijing, days before Russia attacked Ukraine in 2022. But there's more to this than just friendship. Western sanctions have prompted trade between Russia and China to soar, especially in energy. Moscow is Beijing's largest supplier of oil and a major supplier of piped and liquefied natural gas.
China really is a big winner in terms of having more access to cheaper now Russian gas and Russian oil. There's also a realization in Beijing that because it does really have the upper hand now in terms of, a source of investment for Russia, that it can more or less call the shots.
Despite providing Moscow with significant economic support, Beijing insists it's neutral when it comes to the war in Ukraine. It's called on the two sides to engage in peace talks. But U.S. researchers say Chinese state-owned firms are providing Russia with sensitive technologies to equip its war machine.
The data explicitly says that these parts are being sent to Russia for the use of the S-400 and M system helicopters. So we know that they're very clearly stated for that use. We also understand that in general, this bilateral trade is growing. And so we believe that there might be some connections in both China's effort to bolster its military capacity, as well as Russia's effort to bolster its military capacity with Chinese goods and parts.
Beijing calls these claims hyped-up fiction and says its ties with Moscow are based on non-confrontation.
Beijing's refusal to condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine has frustrated Western attempts to isolate the country. Experts say international focus on the war has proved useful for China, providing an ongoing distraction from its own military activities in the South China Sea and around Taiwan. Katrina, Jazeera, Beijing.